probably an academic question because it's not settled, but are the results of the tests that we are currently having for math and last week's ELA of any use, given the number of students who opt out and the size of our district?
To us, as a district, or to the state overall, I believe that the numbers of test refusals varies somewhat, but the state is not, to my knowledge, I've seen estimates in newspapers in excess of 150,000 or more students who do not take the test. For us, as far as making comparisons, not that the tests are not valid for student data themselves, but to make those kinds of comparisons, I would think it would be very difficult for us. Looking at this whole dynamic and the test refusal occurrence, particularly last week, I would think that it would have behooved the State Education Department to contact the United States Department of Education, particularly since we know somebody there, and perhaps inquire about a waiver with regard to this week's test, because I believe that we have actually a couple more students who are deciding not to take the math test than the ELA test, which keeps us in the 61% range. There's a lot of money that goes into developing tests. There's a lot of work and time away from instruction that goes into creating a valid test. And to go ahead with week 2 after the results of week 1 seems to me to be a significant waste of resources. But I don't know if I answered your question. No, I don't think so.
So the obvious follow-up is, if this persists into the future, is that a question to bring to this forum that you were talking about, to say, it doesn't seem that there are people who care what the mandate is. There's a civil disobedience aspect of it that would waste tens of thousands, if not millions, of hours, resources, and tax dollars. And we can't compel students to take a test, and any test, regardless if it's the state mandated or something else. If there's an act of civil disobedience, I think we should be able to have some level of instruction supplant this rather than twiddle our thumbs next year. I can't imagine this is going away.
I think that one, whether it's an afternoon or full day forum, and people sending in suggestions by email to then be turned around in basically 7 in 23 days into a viable plan that the entire state is going to buy into, it will be a long time.
What the plan is, though, if enough students don't take the test, then that school will be considered deficient. And 2 years in a row of that, the governor is following their deficient school, and consequences that may or may not be imposed. They're going to start going to schools. There's a lot of places.
And a lot of deficient schools.
Yeah. In that definition, and there weren't enough. Part of which is the state taking over this.
It's difficult to imagine us with the flags that are being put on the schools out in the hallway and the principal's report that we just received about how well our students are doing. Anyone can even believe that we're deficient. We're small, we're not deficient. We'll try.
Other board matters regarding CCSE recommendations. Upon the recommendation of Mr. Hebert, I move to approve the recommendations of the Committee of Special education as listed in the minutes of the meeting of April 8th, 2015, and the recommendations of the committee on special education as listed in the minutes of the meetings of April 9th, 2015, and April 10th, 2015. Second. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? That motion carries. Are there any public comments at this time?
There's a question, that BOCES summer reading or summer STEM program you talked about,
Yes,
who is that for? What's the?
7th and 8th grade students.
Is that incoming seventh?
Yes.
Can I say something, Mary, apropos what you were saying, Tim, about the test refusals? I've heard people say that it might be useful if parents in September or August submitted test refusal letters for the following spring. And I just want to see if you have any thoughts about what you were saying about having some leverage to speak with the NICED or the U.S. Department of Education about having a viable year of instruction, knowing that nobody's going to be taking these tests anyway. What, do you have any thoughts on parents submitting their letters in the beginning of the year as opposed to 2 weeks before the test?
Maybe a good discussion to have in various committees.
There, I would guess, Kim, that they are going to reach out to, they list certain constituencies that they're going to talk to. I would think that the PTA is certainly going to me that would make a great deal of sense for the state education department to contact them. I think that working through that organization by, I will put the email up there, by letting the state education department know ahead of time potential feelings for subsequent years or feelings of unease with the proposed process up front would make a lot of sense. I would rather, if we're going to come to a different configuration, I would rather do it once than 3 times. So I think if people want to have input on it, it would be beneficial to let the state education department is under a very tight time frame, a very unrealistic time frame in reality to come up with these changes in regulation. And the more input they have, the better off.
I'd like to also add that, as I understand, a bill is either in the Washington Senate or has been approved, which is going to alter the use of test scores for teacher evaluations and the regimens of the standardized tests. So there is something afoot in Washington, and at what point the state steps in with their 2 cents as to what and how, I don't know, but the federal government seems to be where people should get their crosshairs aimed for quicker action than we can get out of the state.
I was just checking my facts because just that as a point of interest, since people are very interested in the lockout movement. I did hear that one school, which is ranked top of the state, 95% of their people opted in. I don't know if it was an isolated incident, so I was just kind of trying to get some more information about it. So I thought that was very interesting. And their rationale was that they want to make sure that they have the best teachers doing all the best things they can do. They felt that they were strong enough of a school to. I just thought it was interesting. And I don't, it might be an isolated incident, so I know. But, I don't know if anybody had heard something like that. So.
We wait for direction.
Yeah, indeed we will. So, some reminder of some upcoming events. We have Meet the Candidates Night, May 11th, 2015, at 6:30 in the high school cafeteria. The annual budget vote and school board election will be May 19th, 2015, between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. in the high school room 304, 305, down by the check wing. And the regular school board meeting will be on April 22nd, and again, May 27th at, May 27th, will be another school board meeting at 7 PM in the high school library. So I need a motion to go to executive session for the purpose of discussing the employment history of a particular person.
Second.
Thank you all for coming.
I think that's just.
What's that?